Hey there, welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name is Sierra and today I'm going to show you how to use the new Cricut foil transfer kit. Or tool, however you want to say it. So I did an introduction video to this new tool slash kit and I wanted to go through and show you exactly how to use it. So what I have done here in Design Space is I have selected an image that was already ready to go in my projects. To get there, I just went through to all of the foil categories, the foil transfer category, and then I selected the Merry and Bright tag. As you can see, there's plenty of things that you can choose from. I just wanted to do something super simple for this video for you. Lots of pretty things that you can create here, from earrings to cards to gift tags, so many things that you can create, even gift boxes, so many things, so much fun. Invitations. Oh, I kind of like this one too. I'm going to add this one to my project. Oh, nope, can't do that. Just kidding. We'll do that one next. I do like that though, so I'm going to go ahead and select favorite. Favorite that. Holidays are coming. I can use all of the handmade tags and cards. Alrighty, so I've already got mine selected, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my canvas up here, and I'm going to get ready to go. So I just duplicated this to show you guys two of them. Plus, you know, if one fails, I have both, that kind of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go over to make it, but first I want to show you how to do this on your own if you wanted to make your own gift tags. So you get a 2 for here. So basically, you'll take a shape, take a square, like so, make it a little bit smaller and into a rectangle. Doesn't have to be exact because I'm not following it. And then you can take a circle, just like so. Oops. Just kidding. Come on. There we go. My mouse wants to be a little finicky today. Take the circle. Make it the exact same height, 1.597. 597, just like that. And then bring it in just a wee bit. And then what you're going to do, oh wait, it's not straight. Make sure that it's straight. It could even be just a little bit bigger. Doesn't gotta be perfect. And then, oh wait, I don't like that either. So you're just gonna make it to where it's centered. Apparently I can't do, so you'll go to a line and center. Oh, I need to center it vertically, not horizontally. So center vertically, and it's still just a smidgen too small. That's all right, whatever. We're gonna select both of them and then weld it. Voila! And then we have a gift tag. To get the little dot, you literally just take another little circle here. Oh, not 2 circles, just one. You make it really, really, really tiny. And then you move it right there. Just like that. And then you select it and you slice it. And you move this and you delete that. And bam, you got yourself a gift tag. Now to write on it, you can do anything super simple. Merry Christmas. Or you could even do, oops. You could do something like to and from, that way you're not writing on all your tags. I like to do simple things like Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, things like that that are pretty universal so that people can reuse them, because I like to be frugal and reuse them. So I don't like this font, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show you something super simple. Merry Christmas, and then we're going to go up here to line type. Now you need foil, and there's where you select which one you want. I want it to be bold, so we're going to go with bold. Now if you want it to show through like this, you see how it's got like this lineage going on, you need to select a writing font. So go over here to your filter in your fonts and go to writing. What that does is that gives you all of the options to have it written. And then once you have it written, there you go. No more middle lines. Just like that, my friends. Super easy, super simple. Now it's going to go over to the foil, and we'll show you how to do that on the maker. Give me just a second. I'm going to delete this because I don't want this one. I like these two just the way they are. So we're going to go over to make it, and it tells you exactly what you need to do. So this is how you're going to need to set up your mat, just like so. It tells you that you're going to need your fine tip, which is the 1 line, and the bold tip, which is the 2 lines. Super simple. It guides you through the whole process. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue here, and then we're going to jump on over to my maker, and I will finish the video off over there. See you in a second. Alrighty. Hi there again. So I have got my computer ready to go, and then I've got my light grip mat. I've got some card stock, and I have my foil. I do have to still get my foil transfer, or my little tool, and then my paper tape, and then we'll be ready to go. So I need tweezers to get my little thingies out of here because they're in a spot where I can't necessarily get them. There we go. So it's like little tongs. So this is the fine point tip. You can tell because it has, as soon as my camera decides to focus here, there we go. There's 1 line there. I need that one, and then I need the bold one. This one is the middle. It has 2. So the bold one is in my little caddy here. Bold tip has 3 lines. Camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. So 3 lines. The design space is going to guide me as to where I need to go. I'm going to go ahead and select medium cardstock, and then it will tell me what to do. So cardstock, put it on the mat, how it's supposed to go. Oops. And then I take a scraper tool because I don't have a brayer yet, and I should probably get one, but I just take my scraper tool and make sure that my paper is on my mat nice and smoothly, like so. Voila, there it is. And so we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. Load that up, straighten it out. Switch out the tool because it tells me that I need the fine tip, so the first one in there. Just like so, easy peasy, right? And then for my foil, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay it, so I'm using the gold so that I can show you. You want the gold, or whatever color you're using, to be facing upwards. So you want the silver matte side on the paper, just like that. I'll show you in just a second, okay? What I want to see here on my screen is how far over I need this to be. Ignore the crazy toddler in the background. I am recording in the middle of the day, which I usually don't do. It's Sunday and she's kind of losing it. She's had lots of candy. All right, so it looks like between 6.5 and 7. So from 1 over. This is how you play the risky game of cricketing. Is it going to fit or is it not? I don't want to use 2 sheets, so this is what I do. Looks like right after 1. We're good. I don't have to use 2 sheets. So I've got that lined up. I'm going to take some of my paper tape here and tape this onto my cardstock. Just like so. So you got to tape it on all 4 sides to make sure it doesn't go rolling around on your paper. You want to try to get it on there as smooth and as flat as possible, because if not, it is a catastrophe. Alright, there we go. The top. Now the bottom. Don't worry, I'll show you, I'll show you. Ah. Bottom. Might help if I put the tool in the machine, huh? Alright, so we've got this taped on top, side, bottom, other side. It's nice and flat. It's not gonna go shifting anywhere. You can kind of see there. And we're ready to feed it through the Cricut. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop off here, and I will do a time lapse of the feeding it through the machine there, and then I'll jump back on in a second. All right, see you in a minute. Alrighty, so while this cuts, I'm gonna go through something that I totally forgot to show you on the time lapse, and that, my friends, is taking this off. I blanked and totally forgot that you're not supposed to unload the mat. I wasn't following Design Space, I was just trying to go through the flow. Should have followed Design Space. It tells you specifically to not unload the mat. You just take off the foil while the mat is still in the machine. So follow Design Space and take the foil off while it's in the machine. Load your fine point blade and then hit the C button and it feeds it through, then it cuts it, and then you're done. So then you have a beautiful project that doesn't turn out kind of weird, and that you don't have to go through twice. But I got my ways and I was able to save it. So now we have, and this kind of worked out perfectly because I have a whoopsie, and it kind of shows you exactly what not to do. Let me hit finish on my computer so this light doesn't keep blinking, and we're good. So this is what the final product looks like. It's a very beautiful, merry and bright gift tag. Super awesome, right? So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it on here, but there are some specks of the foil, that the gold that just kind of hung out, which I'm totally fine with. What I wanted to show you that drives my OCD nuts and that I've had issues with this foil tool for a while, well, since it came out, that is if you don't tape down the corners well enough, or where you're going to be transferring foil to, like here, in this corner, you see how it got all wrinkly? So that Y and that and did not transfer over the way that it should have. So now I have a really weird squiggly and sign. If my camera, there we go. See how it kind of like bunched up and it skipped over? That's what happens if you don't tape it down. So do what I say, not what I do. Tape it down all the way across the top. That's why they give you these crazy long strips. Tape it all the way across the sides and the top, and that way it's nice and secure. It's not going to go crinkling up on you. Do not unload the mat until Design Space tells you. Everything else is done while you're in, while it's in the mat, or in the machine, while your mat is in the machine. There are some projects, like if you're making a card and it has the score line on it, what it will do is it will not have you put that foil on before you load it. So it makes it a little bit more tricky. On those, what I will tell you to do is center your project off of the edges of your mat. So instead of doing it right along the edge here, go off to the middle somewhere and line it up off of that, because then it makes putting that foil on your project significantly easier. Trust me. I promise. It makes it easier to line up as well. So unless Design Space tells you to unload your mat, don't do it. Take your time with these and they turn out so beautiful. I've made a couple of cards with it so far. This is a envelope that I made. Has just a little bit of foil transfer there. Here is the card that goes to it. And it says Merry Christmas here. And what I did was, because I hate wasting things, I took the edges of where this was, this transfer, and I took my tool and I just scraped the foil off on the edges here and made it a little more unique. So yeah, cards are fun. So this was one that I had an interesting time with because I had to do the score line and then put the foil on top of the mat or on top of the cardstock and then send it through again. It can be kind of confusing, so please, please, please make sure that you follow Design Space and that you take your time. Don't rush through these. Mistakes happen. If you find yourself making a mistake and it's giving you a headache, walk away and come back. I promise you, it gets easier. Don't give up. Walk away and come back to it. It does get easier, I promise. If it doesn't, shoot me a message and I will walk you through whatever hell you're going through. All right, guys, that's really all I had for you, was how to use the foil transfer toolkit to make awesome gift tags and cards and everything else that you could possibly think of with this thing. Pretty excited. So what I like to do is, see, I'm not wasting this. I'm going to cut it down here, remove these little pieces of tape, put the tape back on this sheet, and reuse those as well, because I don't like to waste things. And then use it again, just like these little scraps. I save all my scraps. I'm a forager. Just kidding. So that's all I got. Until next time, make sure you subscribe so that you can see all of my videos and so that you can see the introduction one first. Before you watch this one, you should watch the introduction video that I mentioned earlier in this video. And then you should come back and watch this one and all of my other videos after you have subscribed to my channel, because I am awesome and so are you, and I love helping you, and I don't want you to quit. Don't quit. Don't give up. Just ask for help. We're out here. There's lots more like me that love to help you guys and love to see the really awesome things that you create with our tutorials and with our help. We love it. So keep crafting, keep going, keep smiling, have a couple drinks if you need them, or chocolate, whatever your vice is. Go have it, come back and crush it. Until next time, we'll see you later.